Hello everyone. Previously we learned what a gerund is and how it is used. A gerund is a derivative of a verb that functions as a noun. In this lesson, we'll see how a gerund can be used after certain verbs. Common verbs that are followed by the gerund include verbs expressing likes and dislikes. For example, I love listening to music. I dislike eating fast food. Some verbs with can't. For example, I can't imagine doing that. I can't stop thinking about our trip. Other verbs. For example, they suggested going by bus. I remember visiting this place before. I miss playing in the snow. Some verbs can be followed by a gerund clause with a subject. For example, I don't remember him calling me. He could imagine them winning the match. We could stop them from contacting us. Some of the more common and useful verbs with this pattern include: we can use most of these verbs with or without a subject in the gerund clause. Note, there are two structures with certain verbs: verb plus gerund, verb plus object plus to infinitive. For example, we don't allow littering. We don't allow people to litter. Multiple gerunds. We can sometimes use one gerund after another. For example, as a teenager, I remember enjoying swimming. Forms of gerund. There's often little difference in meaning between simple gerund and perfect gerund. For example, I don't remember doing that before. I don't remember having done that before. Verb plus gerund or to infinitive. Some verbs can be followed by either the gerund or the to infinitive with little difference in meaning. These verbs include: for example, I began to learn English when I was 8. I began learning English when I was 8. When the first verb is in the continuous form, it is usually followed by the to infinitive. For example, I'm starting to feel good about this. I'm learning to do this in a better way. After begin, start, and continue, we usually use a state verb in the infinitive. For example, I'm starting to enjoy this. We'll continue to prosper with consistent work. Some examples to compare the use of gerund and the to infinitive after verbs. We use both the to infinitive and gerund after certain verbs, but with a difference in meaning. Remember, forget. We use remember, forget plus gerund to talk about memories. For example, I remember jogging at the beach last week. We use remember, forget plus to infinitive to say we do or don't actually do something. For example, he forgot to return her call. Try. We use try plus gerund when we do something to see what the results will be. For example, I tried doing that. It worked. We use try plus to infinitive when we make an effort to achieve something. For example, I tried to do that. Regret. We use regret plus gerund to say we are sorry about something we did. For example, I really regret not going to the concert. We use regret plus to infinitive to announce in advance that we're sorry about something that we're going to do. For example, we regret to inform you that your application has not been accepted. Mean. We use mean plus gerund to say that something makes something else necessary or that it involves something. For example, if I take up the offer, it means moving to Boston. We use mean plus to infinitive to express intention. For example, I didn't mean to do that. Need. We use need plus gerund with passive meaning. It is the same as need plus passive infinitive. For example, the hall needs renovating. We use need plus to infinitive to express necessity. For example, I need to get a new smartphone. Go on. We use go on plus gerund to mean continue. For example, they went on debating for hours. We use go on plus to infinitive to express future developments. For example, he left college, but he went on to become a very successful businessman. So that completes our lesson on using verbs with gerund. I hope you found it useful.